Seville breathes differently after dusk. Especially here. Plaza de España, not just stone and tile, but a vessel holding centuries of secrets, bathed now in the soft glow of the Andalusian moon. The air, thick with the scent of orange blossoms, carries whispers on the breeze, mingling with the distant, soulful strumming of a guitar. Tonight, the Plaza isn't just beautiful, it's alive. Possessed by her. Lucia. A silhouette against the illuminated arches, her crimson dress a slash of defiance in the twilight. Every line of her body speaks a language older than words: pride, longing, a tightly coiled passion waiting to erupt. A single red rose, nestled in raven hair, catches the lamplight like a drop of blood, or perhaps wine. He sees her first as a flicker of movement, a blow of color against the ornate backdrop. Daniel. An architect from Madrid, here seeking inspiration in lines and forms, suddenly finds himself captivated by something far less structured, far more elemental. He's a man of plans, of blueprints, of quiet observation. But the rhythm pulsing from the stone flags, driven by the sharp stamp of her heels, resonates somewhere deep within him, a place he rarely visits. The final chord hangs in the air, vibrating. Applause ripples through the small crowd, but his is sharper, louder, a spontaneous crack in his reserved facade. And then, their eyes meet across the cooling stones. A connection, sudden and inexplicable. It's not just acknowledgement, it's a challenge. A question asked in the universal language of glances held a fraction too long. She smiles, a subtle curve of the lips that holds both invitation and dare. The guitarist begins a softer, more intimate melody. She moves towards him, not with the fiery confidence of her performance, but with a vulnerability that disarms him completely. The air crackles. The scent of oranges intensifies. The world seems to shrink, the murmuring crowd fading into an indistinct hum. Her voice, when it comes, is a low murmur, barely audible above the music, yet it cuts through everything. Bailas conmigo. Dance with me. It's less a question, more a gentle command, laced with an unspoken tremor. He should hesitate. He should politely decline. He's an architect, not a dancer. Especially not this kind of dance, born of fire and instinct. But the word catches in his throat. Looking into those eyes, twin embers reflecting the moonlight, logic evaporates. Hesitation crumbles. Nunca bail ACI. I've never danced like this. The admission is quiet, almost lost, but his gaze is locked on hers, a silent agreement passing between them. She takes his hand. Not a formal gesture, but a grasp that sends a jolt, pure electricity, up his arm. Her touch is warm, firm. It grounds him and sends him spinning simultaneously. He lets her lead him into the circle of light cast by an old lantern. The steps are unfamiliar, alien to his body, yet somehow, guided by her, by the music, by the magnetic pull between them, he begins to move. Awkwardly at first, then finding a hesitant rhythm. It's not about technique. It's about the space between them, charged and shrinking. The brush of her dress against his leg. The heat radiating from her. The way her eyes never leave his, telling a story of passion, of unspoken desires, of the magic woven into the very fabric of this Seville night. The crowd, the plaza, the entire city seems to hold its breath, watching these two souls caught in a spontaneous, hypnotic orbit. He doesn't know the steps, but he understands the language. It's the rhythm of two hearts beating slightly too fast, under the watchful eye of the Spanish moon. A dance on the edge of something unknown, potentially wonderful, undeniably dangerous. The night is young, and the music plays on.